What if I told you that there is something women can do to make men fall in love more quickly? Something that isn't about playing games, but instead about tapping into something strong, natural, and undeniable. If you're ready for the truth, let's explore it together. Men, often seen as simple beings, are actually much more emotionally complex than they are given credit for. Women, your ability to spark a deeper emotional connection can shape the entire direction of your relationship. In today's discussion, we're diving into the key factors that make men fall in love faster and how these meaningful actions can bring lasting changes to your relationship. At their core, men are guided by something deeply significant: the longing for genuine connection. In a world filled with superficial interactions, one trait stands out and accelerates a man's path to falling in love: authenticity. But what does authenticity truly mean, and why is it so essential? Authenticity isn't just about being real, it's about being unapologetically yourself. When you present yourself as you truly are, free from societal expectations, without the need to impress or conform, you allow men to do the same. There is a rare and profound power in being genuine, in showing the parts of yourself that others may hide. It's about offering not just an image, but your essence, your true emotions, your aspirations, and your fears. When you are authentic, you aren't trying to be flawless. You are showing a side of yourself that carries depth, complexity, and sincerity. Why is this so attractive to men? Because authenticity counters the games and facades often played in relationships. Just like women, men crave deep, meaningful connections beyond surface-level attraction. They can sense when a woman is being genuine and when she is merely acting a part. Authenticity tears down barriers, allowing closeness and understanding to flourish. It invites honesty and transparency, which form the foundation of any strong relationship. In a world dominated by filters, whether in real life or on social media, authenticity shines like a beacon. It is rare, refreshing, and something men find irresistible. When a woman embraces her true self, it sends a powerful message: I am comfortable in my own skin and I have nothing to hide. This level of confidence is incredibly attractive because deep down, men seek a partner who has the courage to be vulnerable, to be real, and to embrace life with honesty. But how can you embody authenticity in a way that makes a man fall deeply for you? It begins with a shift in perspective. You must stop believing that your value is determined by external validation, whether from a man, society, or anything else. Your worth is inherent in who you are. When you truly accept yourself, everything changes. You carry yourself with confidence, speak with certainty, and engage in relationships in a way that feels natural rather than forced. Another essential part of authenticity is honesty. Being real isn't just about presenting your best self. It also means being open about your flaws, insecurities, and imperfections. In reality, showing vulnerability can be one of the most compelling aspects of authenticity. Men aren't searching for perfection, they are drawn to someone who is real, who knows their value, and who is willing to show up fully, flaws and all. Owning your imperfections makes you more relatable and strengthens the emotional connection between you and your partner. Authenticity also requires honest communication. Instead of suppressing your emotions or pretending to be someone you're not, express yourself openly. If something bothers you, say it. If you're happy, share it. Men appreciate a woman who communicates sincerely and respectfully. This builds a relationship where both partners feel heard, valued, and understood. So, how does authenticity lead to love? When you are authentic, you give a man the space to love the real you, not an illusion or a performance. He falls for you not because of who you pretend to be, but because of who you truly are. That kind of love is stronger, deeper, and more fulfilling. Authenticity fosters emotional intimacy in a way that shallow interactions never can. It's the difference between building a relationship on a strong foundation versus one built on shaky ground. Real love isn't based on deception or pretense. Ultimately, authenticity is the key to a healthy, long-lasting connection. It's the magnet that pulls two people together, making them want to stay, to explore deeper, and to truly understand one another. Men fall in love faster when they see a woman who is unapologetically herself, because it reveals strength, confidence, and most importantly, a willingness to connect in a real, heartfelt way. This kind of openness creates a bond that isn't just attractive, it's irresistible. To understand deep human connection, you must first acknowledge the power of emotional openness. Men, often conditioned to suppress their emotions in a world that equates strength with stoicism, fall in love faster when women create a space where they feel safe to open up. This emotional safety is where genuine, lasting connections are born. Emotional openness is a two-way street. It's not just about you being open with him, it's about establishing a relationship dynamic where both of you can share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without fear of judgment or rejection. When you allow yourself to be fully seen, the good, the bad, and everything in between, you encourage him to do the same. This is transformative. It turns a relationship from surface-level interactions into something meaningful and deep. Why is emotional openness so critical? Simply put, it builds trust. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and it is created over time through consistent honesty, vulnerability, and understanding. When you are emotionally open, you show a man that you trust him enough to let your guard down. In turn, it becomes easier for him to do the same, leading to a deeper emotional connection. Men have an innate desire to protect the people they love, but they can't protect you if they don't truly know you. Emotional openness allows them to see beyond the surface, to understand your fears, your insecurities, and your dreams. This insight helps them provide support, stand by you, and build a relationship that feels stable and secure. Without emotional openness, relationships can feel like performances, where both people are playing roles instead of living in truth. But when emotional transparency exists, love flourishes in its purest form. The key to making a man fall in love is not about manipulation or strategy. It's about showing up as your authentic self, embracing emotional openness, and creating a space where true connection can thrive. And that, in itself, is the most powerful love story of all. Create a secure space to build this environment. It is important to nurture emotional security. This means showing understanding, listening without judgment, and offering support even when things are not perfect. It is about forming an atmosphere where both partners feel they can be their true selves and express their vulnerabilities without the fear of ridicule or being misunderstood. However, this does not mean overwhelming him with all of your emotions or unloading everything onto him at once. Emotional openness is not about being emotionally dependent or always seeking reassurance. Instead, it is about maintaining the right balance between sharing your emotions while also being emotionally aware and mature. It involves knowing when to express yourself and when to give him the space he needs to process his own emotions. The beauty of emotional openness is that it is not one-sided. It is a delicate balance of sharing your emotions while also encouraging him to open up. When done correctly, emotional openness allows both partners to grow together. By inviting him into your emotional world, you not only strengthen the bond between you, but also enable both of you to evolve and develop a deeper understanding of each other. As you connect emotionally, you begin to recognize each other's emotional landscapes, what brings happiness, what triggers anxiety, and what sparks joy. This shared understanding fosters a strong and unshakable connection that continues to develop as the relationship matures. Such emotional depth also creates a deep bond that goes beyond just physical attraction. While physical chemistry may ignite initial interest, it is the emotional connection that sustains the relationship over time. Emotional openness strengthens that connection and allows the relationship to grow in ways that surface-level interaction cannot accomplish. It leads to love that is stable, built on trust, and rooted in a deep understanding of each other's desires, needs, and vulnerabilities. Men fall in love more deeply when they feel secure enough to be vulnerable, to express their emotions without fear of being judged, dismissed, or misunderstood. When you enter a relationship, not just physically, but also with an open heart and a readiness to connect, you encourage him to do the same. This fosters an emotionally safe environment where both of you can grow together and develop a deeper love as you reveal more of yourselves to one another. So, always remember, being emotionally open is not a weakness, but a strength. It is one of the most powerful ways to build genuine love and connection. And you create this secure space where both partners feel safe in their vulnerabilities. You establish a love that is strong, honest, and truly fulfilling. This is the kind of love that withstands the test of time. Men, like everyone else, have dreams, goals, and ambitions. They have an inner desire to achieve, to improve themselves, and to prove their worth, not just to the world, but often to themselves as well. What they truly seek is a partner who recognizes their potential and actively supports and encourages them in their journey towards success. This encouragement can be a powerful force that drives men to become the best version of themselves. Encouragement and support are not passive qualities. They are active and transformative. Men fall in love faster when they have a woman in their life who genuinely believes in them, not only for who they are today, but for who they have the potential to become. Your encouragement does not need to be constant praise. It is the quiet, unwavering belief in his abilities that fuels his confidence. It is about knowing that someone is cheering for him even when he faces challenges and even when he fails. When a man has someone in his corner, someone who sees his potential and encourages him to pursue it, his drive becomes unstoppable. Men thrive in environments where they feel valued and appreciated when they know that their hard work, whether in their career, personal development, or relationships, is seen and acknowledged. It ignites a fire within them. They are no longer striving solely for external validation or recognition. They are driven by the joy of proving to themselves and to their partner that they can achieve greatness. Providing support, whether through words, actions, or simply being there, makes you an essential part of his journey to success. This support does not mean solving his problems or fixing his struggles for him. Instead, it means being present, offering encouragement when needed, and reminding him of his strengths when he may have forgotten them. It involves listening when he needs to talk, offering advice only when requested, and respecting his space when he needs time to figure things out on his own. Support means being a steady presence in his life while also giving him the freedom to grow and challenge himself. It is about finding the balance between standing by his side and allowing him the independence to take risks and push himself forward. Men often feel immense pressure to succeed, to be strong, and to manage everything on their own. However, when they are in a relationship where they feel genuinely supported and encouraged, they no longer feel like they are carrying the weight of the world alone. They feel empowered to take on challenges head-on, knowing that someone believes in them even when things seem impossible. This type of encouragement fosters a deep sense of mutual growth. A woman who supports a man's journey to success is not just helping him grow, but is also strengthening the relationship. As he advances and achieves more, the bond between both partners deepens. You become not just a partner, but also a source of motivation and strength for him. This, in turn, creates a sense of gratitude and loyalty. A man who feels encouraged and supported will naturally want to return that love and support, creating a balanced and harmonious relationship built on mutual respect. When a man knows that you see him for his potential and truly believe in him, it strengthens the emotional bond between you. It transforms the relationship into a partnership, a team working toward shared goals rather than just two individuals existing together. He wants to give his best because he knows that you are not just an observer in his journey, but an active participant cheering him on as he moves forward. Ultimately, encouragement and support give a relationship purpose and motivation. It shifts the focus from individual struggles to shared aspirations and mutual growth. When men feel inspired, uplifted, and supported, they rise to meet the challenges before them. Not just to prove their worth to the world, but to show their appreciation and love for the woman who stands by their side. If you want to inspire greatness in the man you love, offer him the simple yet profound gift: consistent and unwavering support. Believe in his potential and encourage him even on the days when he struggles to believe in himself. This will not only strengthen his determination and fuel his ambition, but also make him fall deeper in love with you. A relationship that thrives on emotional security, understanding, and encouragement becomes unbreakable. It is built on a foundation of trust, mutual growth, and unwavering support. As love deepens, it transforms into something more profound than just companionship. It becomes a journey of two souls growing together, overcoming obstacles, and creating a future filled with love, respect, and admiration for one another. Falling for you repeatedly as he comes to understand just how significant your encouragement is in his life. One of the most impactful ways to bond with a man on a profound level is to display sincere interest in his world. Men, like everyone else, have a deep desire to be understood, and nothing strengthens emotional intimacy quicker than when a woman takes the effort to learn about his dreams, passions, and everyday life. When you involve yourself in his world, you create a relationship that goes beyond shallow conversations. It's about proving that you care, not just about him, but about the things he holds dear. To grasp why this is so important, think about how it feels when someone genuinely invests in your interests. When they ask insightful questions, listen with focus, and participate in what excites you, it makes you feel recognized and valued. This is precisely how men feel when they realize you are engaged in their world. It's not about pretending to care, it's about making a conscious effort to truly comprehend what inspires him, what motivates him, and what challenges him. When you take an interest in his activities, hobbies, or profession that are meaningful to him, you demonstrate that you appreciate and respect him as a person. Whether it's a project he is focused on, a sport he follows, or a pastime he enjoys, asking meaningful questions and showing curiosity about his world sends a powerful message: I want to know you entirely, your thoughts, your goals, and your passions. This willingness to engage with his interests shows him that you see him as more than just your partner. You acknowledge him as a unique individual with depth and richness. And this doesn't mean you need to be an expert in all that he does, but it does mean making him feel like his passions are important. Maybe you have no prior knowledge about his favorite sport or his profession, but being open to learning, listening, and understanding builds a connection that is difficult to break. It proves that you are invested in what matters to him, and that investment fosters a sense of closeness and admiration that strengthens your bond. When you encourage him to share his thoughts, experiences, or expertise on a topic he loves, you give him the space to express himself. Men naturally feel a sense of pride when they get to explain things to someone who values their perspective. This process of sharing cultivates an emotional exchange that nurtures intimacy. It makes him feel heard, appreciated, and admired, which in turn deepens his emotional connection with you. By showing enthusiasm for his world, you also highlight that you cherish him, not just as a companion, but as an individual. This kind of understanding and connection leads to an even stronger emotional bond, reinforcing the idea that you are both in this together. Two individuals who are not just existing side by side, but are actively engaging in each other's lives, supporting each other's ambitions, and gaining wisdom from one another. In the end, men develop deep emotions faster when they sense that a woman is genuinely engaged in their world, because it proves that she values who they are at their core, and not just who they are in the relationship. This authentic involvement strengthens the emotional connection, builds the foundation of the relationship, and fosters a feeling of closeness that is essential for a love that lasts. In every relationship, trust serves as the foundation of emotional closeness, and patience is the key that helps nurture that trust. Men, like anyone else, are cautious when it comes to revealing their vulnerabilities. They need to be assured that they can completely rely on you before they begin sharing their deepest fears, hopes, and thoughts. Patience gives trust the time to develop naturally without unnecessary pressure or haste. When you practice patience, you are demonstrating that you respect his space and personal pace. Patience means giving the relationship the room it needs to flourish naturally without pushing for immediate results. You recognize that trust doesn't appear overnight, but is established through consistent behavior and genuine actions. By being patient, you prove that you value the journey of truly getting to know him and that you are committed to developing a strong foundation. Men frequently require time to feel safe enough to lower their emotional barriers, and when you provide that patience, you foster an environment where trust can thrive. They start to see you as someone they can depend on, someone who won't rush them into revealing too much too soon or force them to go beyond their comfort zone. Patience ultimately builds a sense of emotional safety. It communicates that you are in this for the long run and that you honor his individual journey. With patience, you are not just encouraging trust to blossom, but also building a relationship rooted in deep respect, understanding, and emotional stability. This trust then serves as the core structure for a love that is profound, enduring, and unshakable.